The world is filled with extraordinary places that defy logic and look like they belong in a fantasy world. Hidden gems of nature and unusual landscapes blur the lines between reality and fiction. Let's explore 10 surreal places that will make you question if they truly exist on our planet. Number 10. Saltu Bolivia, Bolivia. In the heart of Bolivia lies a place where the earth meets the sky in the most mind-bending way. Saltu Bolivia, the world's largest salt flat, stretches over 10,000 square kilometers, resembling an endless sea of white. But when the rains come, everything changes. The flat transforms into a giant mirror, reflecting the clouds and sky so perfectly that it creates the illusion of walking on air. It's a surreal experience with nothing but the horizon to anchor your senses. During the dry season, the salt forms polygonal patterns that look like tiles, giving it an otherworldly appearance. The area is also home to islands filled with cacti, some of which are thousands of years old. Saltu Bolivia isn't just a visual wonder, it's a strange place where time seems to stand still, and reality feels a little more fluid. Number 9. The Wave, Arizona, USA. In the desert of Arizona lies a hidden treasure that looks like it was hand-painted by an artist. The Wave is a sandstone formation famous for its swirling patterns and vibrant colors, flowing like ripples frozen in time. The soft curves and rich hues of red, orange, and pink make it seem more like a dreamscape than a part of the natural world. Created over millions of years by wind erosion, the Wave's smooth, undulating surfaces are a photographer's paradise, but getting there is no easy task. With only a limited number of permits issued daily, the journey involves a tough hike through the arid wilderness. Yet those who make the trek are rewarded with a sight so breathtaking it feels like stepping into a living painting. The Wave's beauty is fragile, and visitors must tread carefully to preserve its delicate formations. This is nature's art at its finest, a testament to the incredible forces that shape our world. Number 8. Pomel Turkey. Pomel, meaning cotton castle in Turkish, is a natural wonder like no other. Located in southwestern Turkey, it's a place where mineral-rich hot springs flow down white terraces of travertine, forming pools of turquoise water. From a distance, it looks like a frozen waterfall or a castle made of cotton, with its gleaming white steps cascading down the hillside. The terraces have been formed over millennia as calcium deposits from the hot springs solidified into smooth, snow-like formations. The ancient city of Hierapolis sits atop the terraces, where visitors can explore the ruins of Roman baths and theaters. Bathing in the warm, mineral-rich waters is believed to have therapeutic benefits, attracting travelers from around the world. Pomel is a striking contrast between the soft blues of the pools and the blinding white of the terraces, a surreal combination that feels more like a fantasy landscape than something crafted by nature. Number 7. Gloworm Caves, New Zealand. Deep in the dark recesses of New Zealand's Waitomo region lies an underground world that sparkles like the night sky. The Gloworm Caves are home to thousands of tiny glowworms that emit a bioluminescent blue-green light, turning the cave ceilings into a galaxy of stars. As you glide silently through the caves on a boat, the soft glow from the worms creates a magical, almost ethereal atmosphere. It's a peaceful, otherworldly experience as if you're floating through a dream. The glowworms are unique to New Zealand, and their lights are part of a natural process of attracting prey. The caves are more than just a light show. They're a glimpse into a hidden world where nature's smallest creatures create one of its most beautiful displays. Number 6. Antelope Canyon, USA. In the desert lands of Arizona, there's a hidden gem that feels like stepping into another dimension. Antelope Canyon is a slot canyon carved by flash floods over centuries, creating narrow passageways lined with smooth, wavy walls in brilliant shades of red, orange, and purple. Sunlight streams in through cracks in the canyon's ceiling, casting dramatic light beams that dance across the walls. The textures and patterns of the sandstone seem to flow like liquid, and every twist and turn reveals a new perspective, as if the canyon is alive and constantly shifting. Known as the place where water runs through rocks by the Navajo, Antelope Canyon is a sacred site, and visitors are guided by Navajo hosts who share the canyon's history and stories. It's a place that captures the imagination, where light and shadow play together to create scenes that seem almost unreal. Number 5. Flute Cave, China. Hidden in the hills of Guilin, China, is a cavern that feels like stepping into another world. Flute Cave is a limestone wonder filled with stalactites and stalagmites that have been forming for over 180 million years. What sets this cave apart is the vibrant, multicolored lighting that illuminates the formations, turning them into glowing sculptures. The colors range from deep purples to bright greens and soft blues, creating a psychedelic effect that is both mesmerizing and surreal. The cave gets its name from the reeds growing outside, which were once used to make flutes. As you wander through the cave's winding passageways, you're surrounded by towering columns, delicate stone curtains, and shimmering pools of water. The reflections in the still waters make it hard to tell where the cave ends and the reflections begin. Reed Flute Cave is often called the Palace of Natural Arts, and it's easy to see why. It's a place where nature's creativity is on full display, where time has carved out a hidden masterpiece beneath the earth. Number 4. Socotra Island, Yemen. Off the coast of Yemen lies a place that looks like it belongs in a science fiction novel. Socotra Island is one of the most isolated landforms on Earth and home to plants and animals found nowhere else. The island's most iconic feature is the dragon's blood tree, with its umbrella-like shape and thick branches that seem to defy gravity. When cut, the tree's sap is a deep red, giving it the appearance of bleeding, hence its name. Socotra's landscape is bizarre, with limestone plateaus, sandy beaches, and towering dunes. The island's flora is so unique that it's often referred to as the Galapagos of the Indian Ocean. Over a third of Socotra's plant species can't be found anywhere else, making it one of the most biologically diverse places on the planet. Number 3. The Giant's Causeway, Northern Ireland. In Northern Ireland, along a rugged stretch of coastline, lies a natural formation that seems almost too perfect to be real. The Giant's Causeway is made up of about 40,000 hexagonal basalt columns, formed by ancient volcanic activity. The columns are so evenly shaped that they look like they were placed there by hand, fitting together like pieces of a puzzle. According to legend, the causeway was built by a giant named Finn McCool to reach Scotland and battle his rival. The site has inspired myths and folklore for centuries, adding to its mystique. The stones stretch out into the sea, creating a pathway that seems to lead to nowhere. The dramatic scenery, with waves crashing against the dark rocks and cliffs rising in the background, makes it feel like you're standing at the edge of the world. Number 2. Lenso Maranhenses, Brazil. In northeastern Brazil, there's a place where sand meets water in a way that defies logic. Lenso Maranhenses is a desert with vast white sand dunes stretching for miles. But what makes it truly unique are the crystal-clear lagoons that form between the dunes during the rainy season. From above, it looks like a patchwork quilt of blue and white, with the lagoons reflecting the sky and creating an otherworldly scene. The contrast between the pure white sand and the deep blue water is striking, making it one of the most surreal landscapes on Earth. Despite being in a desert, the area receives enough rainfall to fill the lagoons every year, turning the dunes into a temporary oasis. Number 1. The Door to Hell, Turkmenistan. In the middle of the Karakum Desert in Turkmenistan is a place that seems straight out of a nightmare. The Door to Hell, as it's known, is a giant crater that has been burning continuously for over 50 years. The fiery pit, about 70 meters wide, glows with an eerie orange light and emits a constant stream of heat and toxic gases. It all started in 1971 when Soviet geologists accidentally collapsed the ground while drilling for natural gas. Fearing that the methane would spread, they set the gas on fire, expecting it to burn out in a few days. But it didn't. Decades later, the fire is still raging, casting an otherworldly glow over the surrounding desert. The sight of flames licking at the edges of the crater, with nothing but sand and sky in every direction, is both awe-inspiring and terrifying. The world is full of places that challenge our understanding of what's possible. From deserts that bloom with water to caves filled with glowing creatures, these locations remind us that reality can be just as strange, if not stranger, than fiction. Each of these places is a testament to the incredible diversity and beauty of our planet, where the lines between what's real and what's surreal are often blurred. It's a reminder that the Earth still holds secrets waiting to be discovered, where wonders beyond imagination exist if you know where to look.